Welcome back to Zero Requiem, the home of anime strategy, psychology, and the 48 laws of power. Today, in part 5, we explore the law that defines Lelouch more than almost any other. Law 29, plan all the way to the end. If Law 3 was Lelouch's mask, and Law 6 was his spotlight, Law 29 is his mind, the blueprint behind every victory and every sacrifice. Many people misunderstand Law 29. It's not just planning ahead. Anyone can plan a few moves. Law 29 means something stronger. Your plan must include the final outcome, the consequences, the reactions, and the future after your goal is achieved. It means every move must link to the final vision. Every risk must be calculated. Every sacrifice must serve the ending. Every ally and enemy must play their part. Most people plan for victory, but Lelouch plans for what happens after victory, and that's what makes him terrifying. Why Lelouch follows Law 29 perfectly? 1. His plans are not random, they are scripts. Lelouch doesn't operate moment to moment. His strategies look like this. Step 1, gather power. Step 2, build a symbol. Step 3, unite people under Zero. Step 4, increase dependency on Zero. Step 5, control the world stage. Step 6, use himself as the final sacrifice. Every chapter in his life fits one endgame. Every decision connects like pieces of a puzzle. This is not improvisation. This is a narrative Lelouch writes ahead of time. 2, he thinks in endings, not moments. Lelouch asks questions nobody else does. If I do this now, how will the world look tomorrow? If I win this battle, will it help me win the war? If I remove this enemy, who becomes the next threat? If I sacrifice this piece, what king do I checkmate? Most characters think emotionally. Lelouch thinks architecturally. 3, his failures are part of his plan. Real strategic geniuses don't avoid failure. They absorb it into the design. Examples: the Black Knights turning against him, his identity being exposed, Nunnally being taken. Other characters fall apart when their plans fail. Lelouch converts defeat into future advantage. Every setback becomes a stepping stone. This is peak Law 29 mastery. So let's move on. What's Lelouch's greatest Law 29 moments? Moment 1, Zero's birth, S1. When Lelouch creates Zero, he isn't planning a rebellion. He's planning a legend, a political weapon, a symbol that can outlive a person. Zero is designed to be unkillable. That's why anybody can become Zero later. That's not rebellion. That's legacy planning. Moment number 2, psychological warfare. Lelouch never fights enemies directly. He fights their pride, fear, ideology, loyalty. Examples: when he crushes Clovis using fear and confusion. He dismantles the Black Knights through calculated trust building. He manipulates Schneissel's arrogance into becoming a trap. He doesn't just defeat people. He defeats the conditions that created them. That is endgame thinking. Moment number 3, the UFN and the world stage, R2. When Lelouch joins the UFN, he's not joining for allies. He's joining because he needs a united world. He needs global conflict. He needs the stage for Zero Requiem. He needs total attention. He needs a villain to unite humanity. By joining the world government, he positions himself as the final enemy later. That level of foresight is rare. Moment number 4, Zero Requiem. This is the single strongest example of Law 29 in anime history. Lelouch plans the world's hatred, the world's unity, his own downfall, his own death. The next symbol, Zero, the peace after his death. Most characters plan for victory. Lelouch plans for the moment the credits roll. That is Law 29 in its purest form. Lelouch's mind works because 1, he understands human nature. He predicts betrayal, fear, greed, loyalty, guilt, and pride. He knows how every emotion will move on the chessboard. 2, he embraces sacrifice. Other leaders protect their pieces. Lelouch eliminates pieces when necessary, including himself. This gives him strategic freedom no one else has. 3, he sees the world as a game map. To Lelouch, everything is a system. Governments, armies, emotions, culture, symbols, lies, hope, hatred. He moves them like chess tiles. Lelouch doesn't just play the game, he designs the game. That's why he wins. Law 29 warns, if you don't plan to the end, you will be overwhelmed by obstacles and emotions. Lelouch avoids this fate because he never loses control. He always knows the next step. He hides his final plan from everyone. He understands the costs. He prepares for betrayal. He builds a world that needs his plan to succeed. And even when everything falls apart, Lelouch rebuilds it with a new endgame. That's a level of planning rare even among fictional geniuses. If you're enjoying this Lelouch 48 Laws of Power series, make sure to like the video. Comment, which Lelouch strategy impressed you most in this episode? Subscribe to Silent Requiem for Part 6. We're going through every major law Lelouch fits, law by law, episode by episode. This was Part 5, Law 29, plan all the way to the end. A law Lelouch doesn't just follow, he lives. Thank you for watching Silent Requiem, where intelligence meets storytelling. See you in the next episode.